down to the ruler and grab your shape tool. Select your heart. Now if you go to the bottom, select on line. You'll see a dotted line and then you can color inside. We're going to fill the inside of the heart, so go over to your fill tool, select your color, click on the inside of the heart, and it will fill it. Now we are going to add some paint strokes. So select your acrylic brush, select a brush size, and let's find a new color that we like. You can adjust the size of the brush and or the opacity. So there's our size. And just start making some random brush strokes on top of your heart. Now we have on line selected, so anything we paint will only fill inside of our shape. See, I can go right to the edge and it will not go outside those marching lines going around our shape. Okay, fill it with a couple overlapping shapes or more than a couple. Switch colors, switch size of brushes and opacity, play around with different colors, have fun with this. Go back and look at some of Jim Dine's examples and you can get inspired by what he did. See, we're just making different swatches. You can change your tools. Maybe you want to add a little texture. So we're going to go over and change to the oil pastel tool, change your size, opacity, and start adding some texture. All right, again, anytime you don't like something, just click the back button. Let's see how all this fill is going inside of our heart. Now I want you to find a shade of a color that you like, and we're going to darken one side, give a shadow to one side of our heart. So I'm just starting to add darker brush strokes on one side. I might change around my brush width and my opacity. I think I want a texture oil pastel, and see how I'm just playing around with it until I get what I like. I think I like that size, that opacity, and that color. So I'm going around and I'm just darkening one side of it. Okay, if you feel like you go a little too dark, just keep clicking the undo button, adding a couple layers of a lighter opacity on top. And I'm just doing it on the right hand edges. And layering is the key to Jim Dine's hearts. So now I'm clicking on the outside button, which you can't see on my screen. And now everything that I fill is going to just do the background. So I'm going to pick some warm colors since I went with some cool colors for the inside. I'm using the acrylic brush. I'm going to make a big brush, bring up the opacity, and now I will start to paint in the background. But because I have selected at the bottom my outside, that it's only going to paint around the edge of my heart shape. And for some reason, screen recording cuts off the bottom and the very top of my iPad screen. So I apologize for that. I'm choosing some different colors, different opacities, playing around with it. All I'm doing is going in the background. It will not hit my shape. Just have fun, play around with it. You always want to keep that ruler tool out, because once you click it back into place, you're going to lose your live edges on your shape, and you will no longer be able to fill just the inside or the outside. So see how my ruler is still sticking out? Because I still have my shape tool selected, even though I'm also using my oil pastel tool and my acrylic brush tool. Just playing around with a lot of different strokes. You guys can do what you want. You can change the colors. Once I get enough colors, I'm starting to darken the left hand edge on the outside of my heart. So I'm showing a shadow right around here. And it's just an effect that I saw in some of Jim Dine's heart paintings that I thought I would try. Once we're all finished and you like it, you're going to click that ruler tool and it will make the heart not live anymore, and then you would be finished. There we go. Beautiful.